Yeah, we in the studio, we in the studio, we in the studio, the studio. We in the studio, yeah, we in the studio, we in the studio, the studio. You know what we doing, supporting indie artists. DJ Shy, Mr. Catch Right, got the cup of Henny charging. Out the margin with the topic of discussion. Money talk, we hear the fussing, and they keep the special guests coming. Shy got the mute button, Chris got the drop. In the studio, they get it out the pot. They play the videos, let them know how to knock. Number one podcast, two kings, they claim the top spot. Take it to the next stop, get your merch at the rec shop. Swerving all lanes, got no time for the rest stop. No vest needed, intellectual bullets, get your head shot. From Spanish braids to dreadlocks, we here for the people. Did it from vinyls with needles, can't play hard if you Kegels. Looking for my ring like I'm Schmeagle, here for the bread like a seagull. Warring for the flow, it's illegal. Everything out the vein, let it bleed through. Checking when you coming, cause we see you. We in the studio, we in the studio, we in the studio, the studio. We in the studio, yeah, we in the studio, we in the studio, the studio. We in the studio, yeah, we in the studio, we in the studio, the studio. We in the studio, yeah, we in the studio, we in the studio, the studio.
RecBoys. Tapping with my guys, the RecBoys. You should tap in too.
RecBoys.
Cultural entertainment, sucker.
You already know what it is. DJ, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? What's shaking my peoples? You already know what it is. DJ RecBoys Shop.
Mr. Catch Rec.
And we are the RecBoys, and this is in the studio with the RecBoys. Happy Hump Day. I hope you guys are chilling, vibing, halfway through the week. You know, I'm feeling good. I got my wife in the shop with me. She's over there chilling. Shout out to Gabe. Gabe, what up? Shout out to Gabe. You can catch Gabe and Blackout Tuesday night. I sound a little low? A little low? I'm gonna turn this up a little bit. See if I can turn that up a little bit. Shout out to Dash. Dash is in the building. You guys, yo, check this out. You can catch both of them Tuesday nights. Finally TV, What We Talking About podcast, 7 p.m. Usually it's, dang, she says I'm crackling now? Really? That's no bueno. All right, everybody's in here. What's up? We good? I don't know.
You good? You good? You hear me?
You hear me? I hear you. I don't know.
Yeah.
But shout out to everybody that's chiming in early. That's what I'm talking about. Listen, you need to tell a friend to tune in. We the RecBoys, and we got a super dope guest. But before we get into that, Chris, what's shaking, man? How you feeling? Let the people know what's going on.
Over here, swear my ass off, no electric, but you already know we said we're gonna catch Rec tonight with Betta The Producer, so that's what the fuck we gonna do. So you already know, man. Did what I did 14 hours yesterday, just did another 12 hours today. Come home to no power, but we said we're gonna catch Rec with Betta, so that's what the fuck we gonna do. Y'all can hear me good though, because I'm in my earbuds. Now I'm on normal setup. So everything good though?
I'm good. Dash early. Dash is in here early. Yo, listen, they had a dope show last night. You guys need to go check that out. If you didn't watch it live, please go check the replay. It was super dope. Shout out to Rashida's in the building. One half of Live with Rod and Ty. They are on Thursday night, 8 p.m. Facebook Live. Make sure you tap in and check them out. Tea Time is also on Thursday, 7 p.m. Facebook
Yo, my
Live.
man, all this promotion you doing, I hope they paying you for
Yo,
this
my
shit.
nigga. They good.
Damn,
You know what it is?
yo, you the whole first 7 minutes of the show. Shout
Listen,
out.
That's okay.
I ain't get no paid advertisement.
That's what we do. That's what we do. We spread love. We out here spreading love. Peaches and Blade. I just don't want to get canceled when I say Peaches and Blade. That's it. That's the only reason why I didn't say that. But shout out to everybody that has a show on the VGN network. Shout out to the VGN network. Listen, real quick though, make sure you guys know that you can check us out at the Tattoo Shop, Ohio, right? Culture Shock, Canada, Cuzzo FM, Germany, Wapter Music, Guadalupe. You know, Saturday night we got the replay, Blaze 'em Up Radio. You know, and then we re-air, right? I want to say 12 p.m. in all those stations again. So
Right.
if you miss it, go check for us. We there. But no, absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh,
Chris,
he
a
took
good
what I
one.
said. He took what I said serious. I'm fucking with y'all.
Nah, nah,
But
man,
yo, listen.
listen.
So
Without the
we're never
communication.
gonna play no.
Go
Yeah, we're
ahead.
not even gonna play no
Get into
games.
it.
You already know we got Better the Producer from the BX. Don't let the name fool you. Is also an artist as well. He wears a lot of hats, man. We gonna get into all that here tonight. You already know.
Yo,
What's
You.
cooking? King,
what's
what's
good?
happening? How you feeling?
Yo, I'm feeling great, man. Yo, I'm telling you, man, it's a privilege just to watch y'all dudes. I'm into laughter. You know what I mean? I like to have a good time. Y'all dudes really have a good time up there, so it's very entertaining. I love what y'all doing, man. Like,
Thank you. Thank
Yo,
you. You gotta have
so,
fun. You gotta have fun.
we appreciate it. This is the only day I can really act silly. Like this is the only day that I really, really drink. You
right,
know, I look forward to Wednesdays. Wednesdays is like, yo, listen, I'm gonna talk to my homie, which is like my little brother. So,
right.
just chopping it up. And usually because he books the guest, he brings along somebody dope that's gonna wow me. You get what
Gotcha,
I'm saying? Then he's
gotcha,
gonna be like,
gotcha.
see, I told you, you should have did your homework. That's why I sent you all that stuff. But I
Word,
don't know.
word. Now that's big. 'Cause a lot of dudes don't do their homework before getting on platforms like this, and it shows. You know what I mean?
Mm.
So that's like Catch was saying, like a man with many hats. I'm like, okay, so he was doing some research then. You know what I mean? So that's important. That's big. So that
Yeah, I
keep
see.
me on my p's and q's. You know what I mean? Like, oh shit, nigga know about me. All right.
Yeah, you work with you work. We started off with arsonists. You know what I'm saying? I seen you also producing your own joints. I seen you playing the piano. I seen you an artist. I'm sure there's other stuff that I ain't get to, you know what I mean, even touch the surface on. But before we get even anywhere, let the people know who you are.
Better the producer, like you said, I'm a producer slash artist. Musician. I got my start years ago playing in the church. That was my first experience with live instrumentation, and I kind of gravitated to that. It was so crazy. Like I didn't even expect that to happen. I was about 15 at the time, and before that, I was in the ball. I was in the ball heavy, and then when I heard that live instrumentation, just something just grabbed me, and I gravitated to it. So I've been on that path ever since with music. It's been amazing actually. So you know what I mean. So
Um,
I'm a father. You know what I mean. I have got three, one biological, but you know what I mean. You know what it is when you're part of someone life. You know what I mean. You just don't. You know what I mean. You step up to the plate, and that's what I did. And I'm just about family. I'm about good music and just positive vibes, good vibes only. You know what I mean. That's what it is.
Now I feel you with the coming in and playing that role, I also do that and I feed them so much. Them niggas look like me now, so it's dope. Like I'm tapped in, so it's
Right,
super dope feeling. You know the
right,
feeling.
right.
All right, I'm gonna jump right in because I know Chris got some technical questions and I'm gonna let him get his shit off. But better.
Yo.
That's yeah, that's a hell of a name. Was that something you chose or was that given to you?
Nah, it was given to me. It was given to me by your guy Arsonist. You know what I mean? Arsonist gave it to me, him and his partner Thriller at the time, and then it was confirmed a couple years later when I started working with Clef. Like so, after I heard Clef say it, I was like, you know what? Maybe I should stick with this. So it started out as Mo Better, and then when I seen there was a couple of Mo Betters out there, and you couldn't find me right away, that's when I had to change it to just Better, the producer. You know what I mean? So yeah.
So you kind of like you just jumped over that shit like it was not like yeah, I was a Wyclef arsonist. Like, how does
I
all that?
know.
Well, you know what I'm saying? Like, he said it was not like. How does all that transpire for you? You know what I'm saying? Even that first game with Arsonist, the Arsonist make, you know what I mean, helps that link with Wyclef, or did it go the other
Now
way
it was
around
two
first?
different situations. I met Arsonist through a colleague from work. Matter of fact, now I finally remember her name. Her name was Candace. Candace knew I played piano, knew I was making beats. She lived right across the street from him. So she's like, yo, I want to link you up with my guy who do beats. I never heard them before, actually. By this time, they're already out. They're doing their thing, but I've never heard of them. So we linked up on the block. I played the keys. Him and Thriller's like, yo, this the guy we need. Yo, this dope. You know what I mean? Like, this the Mozart of the hood. And we just started, banging out music and, working. I'm trying to see. Okay, so after that, I met up with a high school friend, junior high school friend, actually. And simultaneously, he was getting a deal with Puff. And he asked me to do the demo. So I did the demo. At that time, Puff was working with making of the band. So he couldn't really dedicate his time to that group. And he pushed them off to, I don't want to say push them off, but he slid them off to Wyclef. And then that's how I met Wyclef. He heard who did the production. He was like, yo, calling the producer in. He called me in. We linked up. He's a musician. I'm a musician. We linked up on so many different types of levels. And it was just nothing but love from that point on. So 2 different situations around the same time.
That's crazy. So you was around the time where they went and worked for that cheesecake? Because that's around the time while Clef was on like I think he was, you know what I mean, around that same time. Yeah. Wow, that's crazy.
We was in the studio while they were shooting. We couldn't be a part of the shoot. We was in the other studio in Platinum Sound. So we was there for all the shooting and we was there for all of that. Behind the scenes, you know what I mean? So yeah.
That's dope. Look at Sha looking up like, go ahead, Sha.
No, because I mean Wyclef is like super dope. Wyclef is like we don't make enough money on this show for me to even like go into the Wyclef lane. I'm stick to Arsonist right now. You know what I'm saying? Arsonist, he's more my style as far as producing.
Mm-hmm.
How did it feel like when all right, you said you didn't know who Heatmakers were, or you knew that they were. You said what you say? You didn't hear any of their music, or you didn't really.
Yeah,
know
at that time I had no idea who they were. So for me, it was just a dude that lives down the block from me that was doing music just like me. You know what I mean? So I didn't realize he was plugged into who he was plugged into. You know what I mean? Not until he asked me to replay a sample because he had a situation with K Slay to get on the Street Sweeper album. So we had to replay the record Untouchables with Raekwon. Who else was on there? Prodigy. I can't remember who else was on there. So like it just slipped my mind right now. So that's when I realized, yo, it was real. You know what I mean? Like
who originally got that sample cleared?
No, that's what I'm saying. They couldn't get it cleared. So I had to replay it.
Oh yeah, but it was you replayed it from another beat, or you just all right.
So whoever was the producer at that time did the record. They couldn't get it cleared, so K Slade threw it to Heatmakers. It was like, yo, can we do something along the vibe? So we did the actual record, but since I played it and tweaked a couple of notes, it was a little different. So they rock with that. So that's
that's how Shad is almost like, damn, for real. A lot of people don't know you could do that. Like literally just changing a note.
Yeah, no,
because he just dropped a gem for a lot of people who tuned in. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people want
to get into
a sound, you know what I mean, and are scared they don't got the money to clear a sample or something like that. But they meet a guy like you who could go and recreate something and just, you know what I mean, change a little tune to it, but it sounds the same to the normal listener.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So the thing is too, it's hard to find somebody that's nice though. Like a lot of those samples are played by some nice musicians. So now when you just running around the hood, it's a lot easier said than done. Yeah, we're just gonna play this. You get what I'm saying? Like we had an artist who could listen and he could figure it out. Now verse, you're not figuring it out. You know exactly how it's played, what chords are being played,
right?
You know all of that, so it's different. So you bought a whole nother game, and you know what? It makes sense because a lot of their beats, I didn't understand how they even got cleared anyway. Because they're like no. You go into a lot of those samples, dude. A lot of people ain't getting those cleared, but out they're being played. It's super dope. Super dope.
Well, just for the record, I don't want to take credit away from. I'm sorry. It's so hard not to say his real name. Like I said, I know him outside of you. You know what I mean? I want to respect that. But I'm not sure what he did with the other with the other samples, how he got that done or whatever. So I didn't do everything with him, but the projects he did bring my way, I had to replay,
Oh,
and then
no,
some of them I just did some original stuff. You know what I mean? So like I said, I don't know what he did with the rest of those, but the ones I replayed, I remember those records.
So did you had production deals with these guys, like when you was working with them, or was it just more like freelance stuff where they wanted something to hit you for particular
It was
sounds and shit like
freelance. It
that?
was freelance. The way it started off, I was going to be a part of them. I was going to be another, because it was three of them in the beginning. I was going to be a part of the team. And then it just worked out to where I was just, it turned out to be freelance. So whenever they called me, they gave me a couple dollars to do whatever. And that was that. So yeah. And then eventually, like when I started getting heavy into the platinum sounds with Wyclef, I kind of drifted off because that was like more work coming in. And then he got busier, got more work with it because Diplomatic Community came out, some other stuff was going on. And then yeah, so we just kind of like drifted apart just because we got busy in separate ways. But you know what I mean? So that's how that went down.
What was the moment when you knew, like, nah, I'm kind of a big deal? No, real talk. Let's not, no. We not gonna play no games, dude. You
Right,
talking
right.
about Wyclef, my man, arsonist. Like these ain't like just yeah.
Chat, I'm gonna be real. I never thought I was a big deal because I still wasn't where I wanted to be. So I
So
looked at it like,
so
say it
you
again?
still feel you're not where you want to be?
Nah, there's always room for more. There's always room for growth.
Dude, you're a big deal. Like I don't no, because some people need to hear it, and let's just keep it a buck. Like
I mean, Chad, don't get me
I,
wrong. I got a lot to bring to the table. I'm confident in my gifts. You know what I mean? But to say I've arrived, I wouldn't say that just yet because
okay.
there's still some things I'm trying to accomplish. You know what I mean? So I'm not gonna walk around like, yeah, I'm that dude, do that, because I still got a lot of work to do. But I'm definitely confident in my gifts. I walk in any room myself, and I know what I could do, and I know who I am. So I'm not gonna, like, you know what I mean, on that level. But as far as like accomplishments and being successful, I'm very successful for what I've done, but I want to do more.
Okay, so let me rephrase it. When did you know, like, yeah, shit different now? Like, where did it go from? No. Where did it go from hard drive, the transition from hard drive to where they're like, yo, to where you like, yo, he wants these three, he wants these four.
Mm.
I gotta help mix this. I gotta help rearrange that. When did that happen?
I forgot the year. Whatever year Scream 4 was, because
Okay.
I was on tour Scream 4 with the group that connected me to Wyclef. I was on that tour, and when I left the tour a little early, I left it because there was work back in New York. And Jerry Wonder at the time, which is Clef's cousin, he had work lined up from like everybody, Juvenile, Janet Jackson, and I'm like, yeah. And then at this time, they're about to start the Fugees. I don't want to say second album, but reunion journey. They're about to get back together, which unfortunately never happened. So I was getting ready to do that. So I'm like, all right, cool, we here. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? We here.
Nice,
You
nice.
know what
I
I
mean,
mean?
that's dope. That's definitely dope. I mean, to get that call and be like, yo, you could just lock in and all like that's all you have to do.
Hmm.
That's dope. That's just dope from the creative side and being able to do what you love
Right.
and take care of the home front. Like I can't wait to get to that point. I can't
Right.
like I know once I dive in and everything gets going, oh, it's to the moon. And when
Yeah.
I get there, it's like, yeah, that's my retirement. Like when I get to that point, then I can be like, yeah, I'm kind of retired, but make music. You know,
Yeah. Now,
Chris, go
yo,
ahead.
it was a great experience being around all these people that I seen on TV. You know, all the people records I heard on CD, and I'm home learning their music, and you know, I'm the fan. But now I'm actually giving them direction. Now I'm actually taking direction on what they want and how they want this chord and that chord. So it was a real dope experience. The only setback, I ain't even call it a setback. Only thing I wish I could have done, or not even could have done, but I wish I could have influenced my ideas more, but it wasn't my idea. It was what they wanted. And what they wanted, as far as like, okay, let's go for this sound. Originally, my idea, I'll go this way, but they want to go that way. So after years of not doing what's in me to do, it kind of got frustrated. I'm like, I hear that, but yo, you could take this record a whole nother place if you just go this way. And I was like, after a while, I was like, you know, I gotta do my own thing. And at that point, I was like, I felt like I'm good enough because I'm in here with y'all, so I'm good enough to do my own thing. So I kind of backed off, started doing my own thing.
So
Did,
is that when you became an artist though? Like at what point did you say, yo, listen, all right, I'm producing, so now I gotta write some shit to my shit? Because that's how it was with us. Like we made so many beats and it was like we never wanted the whole artist and manage artists and all that. But we had so many beats and it came to the point where we gotta get somebody to rap on these joints. But we're not artists. You know what I
Right.
mean? So when did that come for you?
That's the same. Wow, that actually happened because I had a couple of artists. When I left Clef and them, I started my own thing, and I had artists around the way, people I grew up with, and they just wasn't hungry enough. They just didn't have the work ethic, and for whatever reason, we get to a certain level, and they just stop. And it's like, yo, I got to work, or yo, I sprained my ankle, whatever the excuse was. They just stopped and never came back. Oh, I'm going on vacation this week, then it never. So I was like, yo, my music is stopping with them. How can I get my music to keep going? And I'm like, I got to be the artist. And it wasn't too far fetched. I already knew how to rap. I've been writing forever, so I already know how to rap. I had to like tighten up some things here and there to be the artist. And you know, being an artist is more than just lyrical skill. You know what I mean? So I had to tighten some things up, and that's what I went for. Once I realized my music was only going to a certain place without those powerhouses, and I'm talking about arsonists and without Wyclef, it was just here. I said, you know what? I gotta be the artist because I can't afford for these people to just stop doing music just because the wind blew differently. Like we got to keep going no matter the weather. You know what I mean? So that's how I became the artist. And then
Wow.
once
And
I
when
got
did
on
you put out?
stage, and I say it again.
I was gonna say, when did you put out your first project? Not in that time frame.
But believe it or not, what a lot of people don't know, 2006 was my first project. I did a gospel album, right? And I just produced. I had a choir in the Bronx, and I put them together, and I just produced the music for that. As far as my project, as rapping came out 2007. So the time frame between leaving Clef and doing my own thing, I say about 2 years. About 2 years, and that's, you know what I mean, to get things rolling again. Yeah,
I want to run back a little bit.
sure.
So when you were working with these other guys, did you voice your opinion? Or were you one of the guys that was just like, that's what you want? All right. You get what
Good
I'm saying?
question,
Because
Cap.
because sometimes, like, was
Nah,
that it?
I voiced my opinion, and I got shot down the majority of the time because like once the artist has something in their mind, or once Jerry has something that he wanted to do, there was really pretty much no room for anything else because remember they're the professionals. I'm the one coming off the block. I pretty much don't pretty like I ain't gonna say I don't know what I'm doing, but it was like they had the advantage where they knew what would work and what wouldn't work. So when I'm
Right.
trying this sound, I'm doing this chord. No, don't do it. Make it simple. Make it simple. But I'm like, but I'm not a simple guy. Like you know what I mean? Like I want to hit him with a major 13th chord. I don't want to hit him with a baby triad. Anybody could do that. Let's do something
Yeah.
different. Let's challenge some people out there. You know what I mean? Like, so
Yeah.
yeah, I got turned down a lot. I got turned
All
down a
right.
lot.
So
Shout out to
good.
Gabe. Gabe wants to know any plans on working with Clef in the future. Shout out to Gabe.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna reach out at the right time. I'm gonna reach out at the right time. I still got connects, so I'm gonna reach out at the right time.
That was the
See,
next
I,
question I was going to ask you. Out of the projects you have put out from 2006 to now, have you reached back to any of your connects?
I haven't. I haven't. I don't want a handout. I don't want um anyone validating me on that level. I believe my music should speak for itself and not be listened to because someone endorsed it. That's just me. You know
Mm,
what I mean? Like
mm.
that's just
wait,
me.
Nah, I can
I
respect
want to
it.
get I want to get to the game on that level on my own merit, on my own talent, God given talent, and not because the people I work with was like, here, Clive Davis, check this is so and so. You know what I mean? On getting on my Instagram. Like I've been around them over the years. I'm not taking pictures and posting them. Like that's just not me. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna do that. I
Mm.
want to really get to that level on my own merit, my own work ethic, and not because of who I know, but what I bring to the table.
Let me ask you this:
Go ahead.
what's success for you? And this whole music thing that you're doing, the producing, the artist.
I think I heard you ask that question on one of your other joints. Like I said, I've been watching for a while. Success for me right now. I'm successful right now. I have a thriving daughter who's doing well in school, 99 average. You know what I mean? And I'm teaching her the business, and she's in the performance arts, going for theater, and she's learning how to play piano. I'm doing what I love to do for a living. This is success for me. This right now, this is success. Now the things that come with on a bigger scale, that's something different. And when that comes, I'll be grateful for that too. But that's not going to determine my level of success or my happiness with what I'm doing. You know what I mean? So
no, that's dope. That's dope. I asked that because a lot of people don't know what that is for them. So they're chasing something that is never going to be obtainable. You know what I mean? Because what they see on TV or what they might be seeing around in their neighborhoods, and now they want it, but they don't know how they're gonna get it. You know what I mean? And you telling me what you work for, you're successful, and what you get after that is just part of the success. You know what I mean? And I salute you for that because you know what you got to know. You got to know what you want out of this thing. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody, like, yo, listen, I'm gonna make a song. I'm gonna do this, and we guilty of it. We did it for years too. You know what I mean? But we bumped our heads enough to know, you all right, to do it, you got to be something behind it. It can't just be, let's just try some shit. You know what I mean? So now you being an artist, you have an independent label, you got artists with you. What's going on? What's the deal?
Yeah, I have one artist named Music Child, not Music Soul Child, but Music Child, female artist, Neo Soul. So I'm working with her behind the scenes. She's working with me on my projects, and we just building a real dope, nice relationship, like a brother-sister relationship. And that's important to me because a lot of artists I dealt with, especially coming up, they always felt like I was on some creep, like just trying to smash. I'm like, nah, I want to work.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask you that. I was just gonna ask you, yo, we talking about some love and hip hop, Yo, this is my sister. You know what I'm saying? This like,
nah, like, yo, we really want to work. Our passion is music. So whether this is a multi-billion-dollar industry or not, we still be doing music. If there was no record labels, if there was no TikTok, we'll still be doing music. You know what I mean? So we really in it for the passion and the love for it. And when the millions and all that stuff come, all right, great. We'll be able to take care of our families and do a lot of things for the community. Great, love it. I'm looking forward to that. But even if it wasn't all of that, we still doing what we're doing. I just gave a homeless man a pair of my sneakers last week because I saw him had nothing on his feet. And I had some kicks in the trunk that I knew I was going to wear again and just gave it to him. I didn't even know if it was his size. Like, boom, you want to sell it, get something to eat? I don't care which one, but here, it look like you need it. I'm doing this before that. You know what I mean?
Yo, I did that to Hustle Man, my man, and I didn't realize, like, I gave him some joys that I probably could have kept and got a nice little nut for it. Like, they were high top black leather ups, dude, with the strap. Like, you don't get those. No.
Yo, I had the 14s, and I didn't even know they was the 14s. I'm not really big on Jordans, right? So I got them, the 14s, and I gave it away. My man said, yo, what you doing? This is the 14. I'm like, man, I'll buy them again if I need it.
Yo, listen, hopefully my wife is listening because my wife be on me about my sneakers. She be like, yo, you paid, and I'm like, they're sneakers. But shout out to my lovely wife. You know, she been holding me down. Yo, real quick, because I need to get some type of understanding because you lost me. So when do you plan on reaching out to Wyclef? Like, are you waiting for a certain situation? Are you waiting for the slam dunk?
I'm waiting until I see him in person.
Gotcha.
I'm waiting until I see him in person. Yeah, because it's going to be genuine.
I mean, I just need to know because I know a lot of people now for the last couple of years, and I ain't been working on my project yet. So I need to know how long I need to know people, how many times I got to have people on my show before I could be like, yo, I'm working on some things.
Listen, man, just having me up here right now, we good for life, brother. I'm gonna give you my number. You're gonna lock it in, and that's it. I don't gotta be on here another time. We good. Like, you need something, call me. You know what I mean?
No. I need some. I might need you to go on that gospel bag because I'm gonna put the fear of Christ in Chris when we do this album. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm coming with the Lord's loud, and I'm coming proud, and I'm better is in the gospel bag. Man, listen, it's going to get real. It's going.
Word.
Yeah, man, it's
Nah,
crazy.
y'all
So
dudes has been very genuine from the get, and I'm a loyal kind of guy. So if you show me love, I'm giving it right back. I really believe in the law of reciprocity. So that's just what it is. Like I'm built that way. I can't go against that even if I wanted to. You show me love, I have to reciprocate. You know what I mean?
Okay,
So
yeah. It-
before we get into the trivia, I gotta ask a question, right? I
right.
seen you on Tea Time with Bunky. I think it was one of her dopest interviews, when you were
Okay.
on Tea Time with Bunky. And me and Bunky is mad cool. She's like my big little sister. And you wanted to be on her show. And it's super dope. What's the story behind how you came across Bunky?
Yo, first of all, shout out to my man Big Sleep for Big Sleep promotion and Big Sleep management. I reached out to Sleep through a friend of mine at WHCR Radio, like Tina Dixon. I called Tina. I said, Tina, I got this record. I need to put some money behind it. I need to push it. I really got a dope record. I really believe in this one. I need to get it out there. Who can you hook me up with? She hooked me up with DJ Dirty Fingers. Dirty Fingers was like, yo, you need to talk to Sleep. I talked to Sleep. I was like, yo, what can we work out? We talked about what we could work out. Then he hit me on the Instagram probably like a couple of days later. He gave me mad profiles of people to look up and people to hit up. Yeah, I was one of them. And I just went through each of these profiles like, yo, my name is so-and-so. Yo, can we do this? Can we do that? How this look? And that's how I met Bunky. Come to find out, me and Bunky, I'm not gonna say a mutual friend, but we know some people that could have connected us had things been a little different on that end. You know what I mean? So I think her and I was going to meet regardless. And come to find out, I actually was at her uncle's church playing for one of his anniversaries. So we definitely would have bumped heads some kind of way, just because we knew some people and we had no idea. You know what I mean? So yeah, shout
that's
out to
crazy.
Bunky.
Nah,
It's a
shout out
small
to
world.
Oh
Tea
yeah,
Time with
definitely.
Definitely a
So
um
small world.
what's this
So
trivia thing about? Y'all got me all hype.
now hold on, no. Before we go to trivia, I know you're working on some projects right now. Let them know what you know what I mean, where they can go check your music out because I was hot last week. I'm gonna tell you, but I was hot last week. I don't know if I'm gonna be like it was last week, but if it was last week, it was ugly. You know what I mean? So I want the people to get to know you for who you are now, before I catch wreck. You know what I'm saying? Now fuck what you got.
Bet is very important. Up and coming artists, whatever your name is, have that across all your platforms, so you're very easy to find. Cause once you become difficult to find, people gonna lose their excitement and not even look for you. So Betta the Producer everywhere. Apple, Tidal, Spotify. I have a website, moment.net. That's the name of the label that we're gonna be getting off the ground. Um, so yeah, Betta the Producer, moment.net, Instagram, Facebook. I'm there. You hit me up, I'm hitting you right back. So I'm there. And that's where you can find all my music. Even on the gram, I show little samples on the gram. I got a couple lyric videos on YouTube, and then again every streaming platform I'm there.
You're my guy. I'm looking at the hat. The hat is kind of fly. That's some shit that I would do. Nah, that's dope.
All
That's
right, all right,
uh,
appreciate that, appreciate that.
that's official on so many different levels.
All right,
I would really like to get into the church, playing in the church and leading to hip hop because both my cousins played in the church and neither one of them make music. And it's weird because both of them were nice. But
mm,
we got to save some more for the next time because right now it's on the rec time. On the rec trivia, I got 5 questions. I actually got a bonus question for you, Chris. So
okay.
just in case shit go left, no, because he probably killed himself. I think he was like 5 for 5 last week. You get what I'm saying?
No,
Like he was
four. It was four. It was four.
yeah,
I never.
4 out of 5.
That should never happen. That should never happen.
Never, not even in
But last
basketball.
week,
Like he's horrible.
fuck out of here.
He-
Basketball catch wreck. You already know what time it is.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
He used to
Anyway,
come
we
pick
got
me up before he went and picked anybody up. Yeah, I gotta go get Chris before we go to any basketball court. He knew who to go get first. He knew
I had to
who
go
to
get
get first.
I had to go get my little nigga. I had to make sure I got my back. You get what I'm saying? So I know that
Yeah.
once I get him, then whoever else is whatever. Like we good.
Right,
We
right.
gonna figure out a way to win. Shout out to Senior G. Senior G's in the building. Shout out to Amanda Fitzgerald. She's in the building. Tea time with Bunky. He did really good last week at trivia. Yo, Bunky, see? There's when keeping it real goes wrong. We don't.
It's getting dark in here first.
He's in Florida. Bunky. Like you be here with me. We'll talk about it later, baby girl. All right, you already know what it is. DJ RecBoy Shot, Mr. Catch Rec, Betta The Producer. First question is, let's get into it. Which hip hop album released in 2003 became a commercial success and won the Grammy Award for Best Rap Album? We got A, The Eminem Show, B, Get Rich, Die Trying, C, The Blueprint, D, College Dropout.
That's a good one. I know I'm gonna get
What
this
year is
one
that?
wrong.
I can't see.
You said 2003?
Frank said A.
Yes, I
Who
think it's
said
82.
B? 2003. Remember what was going on? 2003.
I wanna say College Dropout. I'm really leaning to a Blueprint, but I'm gonna have to say College Dropout. That's gonna be my final answer. I'm gonna go with Kanye.
Okay, so we going with B. Come on, there's too many people in here. It doesn't take niggas is Googling my shit. Don't be out there Googling. Real Chris, you got to answer because you looking down too. You look like
I've been said A. You can't hear me?
Oh, you went
I'm
with
looking
A?
at the comments. Yeah,
Okay,
I went with
okay.
A a while ago.
Okay. I'm gonna let this ride out because we got 10 seconds. Let's figure it out. Dave Campbell said B.
He said
Kimmy
yeah.
Kemp is laughing at me. I have no idea. The answer is A.
Okay.
The Eminem Show. All right, so yo, listen, better. Check this out. It's already 1-0. That's listen. You might want to figure it out early.
Listen, Michael Jordan lost game 1 in the finals. We be all right when he played when they went against Phoenix. So
He's actually
talk your shit. Talk your shit. Yeah.
He's got 5 out of the last 6 questions. We need you to focus up because I don't need him to win because that's a whole nother week he's gonna talk.
Oh, Frank said Frank said you welcome.
All right, let's get into the next question. Next question is who won the Grammy Award for Best Rap Album in 2006? A. Kendrick Lamar, B. Drake, C. Kanye West, D. Jay-Z.
Man, I don't be following like this.
Well, you better figure it out. You said you watched the show. You should already know what it was going to be. Chris, you got an answer?
B, real talk. This is the part I didn't see. You said Drake?
Yeah, I said B. Yeah, Drake.
Frank said A. Frank is an avid watcher. Know who you got to watch for? Because some of these people, I think Chris be hitting them on the low and just be telling them like throw them off today. Frank said A.
I'm gonna go with D.
Dave said, look, you going with who? D?
Yeah.
You going with Hov?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna let it play out. But you can always challenge too. You know I smoked the
Who said D? Dave said Kanye West. Francisco said A. A.
So the answer is C.
Kanye West.
All right.
So we was both wrong, Catch.
We were both wrong. Yeah.
All right.
I was trying to remember. I was trying to remember what year Drake came out. Once I seen Drake up there, I was focused on that. I'm like, man, what year?
You know what's weird is that I tried to be slick, right? Normally, what I want to know, I Google, and then I get the answer, and then just stuff that I want to know, and then I bring it into the show. This time I tried to be slick and use the, chat GPT. Like this is the new thing. So it's like, yo, cut your work in half. I bought into the shit. I bought into it, right? So I put in the command, it gives me some questions. So now when I'm going back and research, they're off a whole year.
Oh, word?
Yeah, dude. I'm like, yo, nigga, really get us. Had I be up here listening in the GTP chat, like I would chat GPT, like I would like. So listen, if you're using that and you trying to be slick, double check your work, which makes it even more work. So you might as well just, if you don't need to use it.
No, you got to be specific with your questions with those.
Dude, I
type of
was.
apps. A lot of people think.
Dude.
No, a lot of people think it can't be a general. Like it's weird. Like when you ask the right question the right way, you get the. It's weird. It's weird. Man, people I know be fucking with it, and they're like, yo, if you don't know, you gonna ask some basic shit like, yo, what hip hop trivia questions, and they be like, that shit is so much information. I'm just throwing an example. But when they was telling me, I mean, how the fuck? Like, this is AI. Like, this is supposed to be the smartest shit in the world.
I thought about that, but you know what I thought? You know what was crazy about it? Is that they gave you the multiple choice and they gave you the answer. So the answer is all.
Wow.
So it had the
So
right.
what you saying? So you saying better to Google you right now? That's what he's saying? You saying he should Google you? Yeah, he trying to set you up. He trying to set you up.
Come on,
what I'm trying to tell you. No, what I'm trying to tell you is don't even fuck with the chat GPT. Just hit me, nigga. Hit me, nigga. Hit me. I promise you. You can Google me. You know, I smoke the Lord's loud, so sometimes I might be off. But you can Google me. Yo, better. You can't be answering. You can't be answering calls in the middle of the show. Dude.
No. I tried to ignore it and it knocked off the whole.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Next question.
Inshallah, yo.
All right. So
hold on. What's the score?
It's one zip.
Yeah, it's 1-0.
Dude, I was just checking with him. How he hosting and don't know the score? I was just checking with him, brother. Like I don't understand.
All I gotta do is get the questions. They can run it back to see who won. All I gotta do is get the questions, right answers. You put too much on me, my homie. Next question is, let's get into it.
All right, what we got? Let's see.
Outkast won the Grammy Award for Album of the Year. I don't know why it says there. Of the year for their album A, Speaker Box Love Below, B, Stankonia, C, Ottawa, or D, Aquemini.
So I think that Speaker Box Love Below is a trick answer.
I'm telling you right now.
Yo, I don't think we do. Better. Do we do trick answers?
I don't know.
Because I don't know if they counted that as an Outkast album because it was two separate albums. So I don't know if they counted it as an Outkast album. It was just, you know what I mean?
You know what's crazy is I remember watching the Grammys. I just don't remember what I think. Damn, I remember it was 2003, 2004. I don't remember.
Idlewild was a soundtrack, so that's not. I don't think that's going to be it. It's going to be between A and B. I'm gonna rock with A.
Chris, what's your final answer, Chris?
A.
8 seconds. A. So y'all both going with A? Gabe said A. Frank said you're right. It's 2 CDs. The correct
that was a dope album
though. That's the only one I kind of remember, and I hate to say that. Like that's the only one I kind of remember. That's kind of the only one
said that's the only one that he remembers. That's funny.
Yeah.
Like
I mean, if I hear him,
if they counted that as 2 separate albums or one. That's why it was tricky for me.
Outkast got 5 mic albums. Aquemini, I think, is a 5 mic album, dude.
Mm-hmm.
So if I hear the tracks, I will remember them. But like,
he said it was an Outkast
was
album.
The first one.
Even though they did separate CDs,
it
was an Outkast album.
Okay.
So,
okay. All right.
So right now it's 2-1. Oh, my son got
oh,
listen, Chris, salute, my guy.
Put the lights on now.
Salute.
Hold on, let me go. Yo, better.
No,
hold
I'm
on.
not taking the shot.
I gotta get the bottle. We gotta celebrate. Let me get the bottle. Hold on.
Go ahead.
Shut up. Hold on.
I'm making a mixed drink. I'm not taking no shot. I was lying. I was kidding. I was just kidding with you. I'm adding. I was just playing with you. I got you hyped, as you should be. You got electricity, so that's super. Dope. I'm glad. I'm glad everything is back.
Word.
All right. So right now it's 2-1.
Yep, 2-1.
2-1. All right. 2-1. We got 2 more questions. Come on, man. What are you doing?
Time to get it. Cash, what's up? What's going on? Oh, he getting his drink ready.
Nah, he really is. I mean, how often does the power go out in Florida? Like, see, that's why I'm not going with. I told you.
I ain't going out there for the hurricane.
I'm hyped because one,
too.
It's been a long, crazy week at the job. I come home to no power, but like I said, we already had booked the interview, and there was no way I was gonna cancel the shit. I'm sitting here sweating like a motherfucker doing this interview, so I'm hyped that the fan is on now. Look, now I gotta win. I'm just letting you know, but I gotta win now.
Okay.
All right, so it's 2-1, right? We got 2 more questions. All right, let's get into it. Yo, you got your shot ready? Nice. Who won the Grammy Award for Best Rap Album in 1999? Snoop Dogg, D-X, C, it's supposed to LL Cool J, D, J, D. Let's focus up, young man.
Nah, that's X. That's X all the way. I'm confident in that one.
Chris.
Don't choose B.
I'm going with D.
All right, I had to pause that. You listening to Frank, huh? Frank got D.
No, I didn't even look down at the thing.
Food got B. So you went with what? What's your answer, Chris?
He went with Hove.
All right, you went with Hove and you went with DMX.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into it.
No, you serious?
Yeah, I got 99 problems, but
I guess the trivia ain't one, huh? Guess the trivia ain't one. This nigga is smoking right now. I'm telling you, he got a cheat sheet over there. You know what it is? I don't know. He might be checking because I load the show up and I put all the shit in.
That's what I'm about to say. There's a little advantage that I may or may not know about.
Yo, Betta, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. He know I'm not the computer guy. I call him to ask him how to do certain shit. He know that's. I'm telling you, if I know how to call him off, yeah.
Kat, you seem like a stand-up dude. I don't think you cheating, Kat. You seem like a stand-up dude.
I don't know.
Yeah. You know what it is? Normally,
he's from that part of Brooklyn.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just letting you listen. I'm telling you.
Normally he asks some crazy ass questions, like some questions from the 50s and 60s and shit. He actually now saying some shit that I was, you know what I mean? Music was my shit at that time. Like, you know what I mean? He ain't asked me some shit from the 70s. I wasn't around yet. You know what I mean? I don't know everything about the 70s. But you hit me with some fucking late 80s, 90s up. I was around.
So what's this count? 3-1? 3-1?
Huh?
It's 3-1, right?
I thought it was 5-zip, bro.
Nah.
3-1.
3-1. All right. Well, you can tie them because we do have a bonus.
Okay.
We do have a bonus. All right, let's get into it.
That should take forever to load up.
What year did All Eyes on Me beat Diamond? A, 2013, B, 2014, C, 2015, D, 2016. Hit! Listen, if you tuned in to what we talking about last night, you know what answer not to pick. We got 5 seconds. Can I get an answer?
I'm going with A.
2013. You know, wait, hold up. Let me get some clarity. You do know when the album came out, right?
I
Yeah,
don't.
the album came
I
out
don't.
what 90,
Yeah,
what,
90.
96, right?
Yes,
Yeah, 96.
yes,
Was it 96?
yeah, yeah.
You know it's crazy because I
So it
think
came out. It
I'm
came out
trying
right
to
after he passed.
I'm trying to remember what year he passed, which is why I went with that year because it's fucked up to say what I'm about ready to say is you only go blow the fuck up after you die, and that's the reason why I went with that joint. It's fucked up that I said that, but that's
Yeah,
just the way it is in this shit.
What year did you
I
go
don't
with?
think it took. I don't think it took that long for him to go diamond. So I'm gonna have to go with 2013 as well.
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
going
y'all
A.
both went with A.
Trying to remember what year he passed. Like I said, I just try to go with the lowest one. B.
Word. Hey yo, you asked AI this question again. This the joint was like a year off.
Yeah.
What's that? Yo, listen, you can Google me. You know what happens if you watch the show. You know what happens when you Google me. I mean, I smoked
So
for
Gabe
Les
said
Brown, so I could have been.
Gabe
What?
said it did come out in 95.
Oh, 95. Okay.
Yeah.
We do have a bonus, so you can make it a little bit closer.
Right, I
Because
can
right
make it
now
a
you
little bit
got both.
closer.
All right, so you want the bonus? You want the
Yeah,
bonus?
yeah. Let's go for the
All right,
bonus.
all right. Let's get it. Let's get it. Actually, if you get it right, you get 2 points.
I like that odds. I like that.
Oh, why you ain't got the rest of the questions looking like this? Oh yeah, we gotta talk after the show. Oh shit.
What Tupac album reached diamond? Greatest hits, Until the End of Time, Are You Still Down, or the Don Illuminati, The 7-Day Theory? Shout out to Samantha. Make sure you guys tune in to Get Activated podcast tomorrow night, 7 p.m. on Facebook Live. Come on, because the countdown's starting. Can I get an answer? Let me pause this so I can get some answers up here. We got B.
Down?
We got D. Peace and love. Shout out to Samantha.
I know Machiavelli didn't reach diamond. I know it didn't. It will make sense to be greatest hits because then you have all these hits on there. But I'm gonna go with C.
I'm going with D.
All right. Answers are locked in.
Ain't
Let's
no.
get to it.
Ain't no
Oh,
way.
damn. Why did they take us all the way back? We don't need that. All we need is this right here. This is all we need right here.
Damn.
Hey. You were there too. They saying that
they count compilations as yeah. I
Yo,
guess
listen,
I guess they
it's
do.
weird. It's weird because he actually, right? First of all, it was nowhere near the time frame that they actually count diamond.
Right.
So you get what I'm saying? So eventually he was gonna go diamond. But nah, the greatest hits and all of those other albums that was on that list is at least 4 times platinum. So they're not like, they're not slouch albums.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
He did. So now check it. Because last night I was informed only one person has 2 diamond records.
Only one person has what?
There's only one person in rap that has sold 2 diamond records, 2 diamond albums.
Word?
Is that Eminem?
Yes, but actually now there are. And if you paid attention to our show, we put that as a question when it happened. Pac
Who's
has
the second
2,
one though?
No, Eminem. It's
Pac.
him and Eminem.
Oh, Pac and
But
Eminem.
the only difference is that M50 and there might be somebody else did it all while living.
Okay,
Like,
gotcha.
you get what I'm saying? Like
Gotcha.
Pac went diamond, but I mean, if you got the greatest hits and you add up all those hits,
Right.
you only need one after that. You get what I'm saying? So naturally, he got one, and then he took the most. Well, I don't want to say he took, but the most popular songs, put it in one album, which is a genius idea.
He said 8-2 at first. He said 8-2.
I did. Right?
I know.
I should have went with my gut on that one. I should have went my gut.
Yeah, well, you got smoked tonight, so.
Catch, I'm coming back for you, Catch. I'm coming back for you, Catch.
No, Chris.
Let's get it.
Chris, people are tuned in. Do we have the sticker lady for next week?
The sticker lady, no. Next week we got Sierra Ellis from Tampa, Florida.
All right, so who do we have the sticker lady?
I told you the date already. How we trying to book people?
See, because you didn't tell me the date. That's what I'm talking about. That's what, listen, they run it down on me at the shop.
The 16th.
Or the last chair in the back, right?
Yo, listen, and they run it down on me like, yo, what's? And I'm like, hold on.
Check your messages is in there. But what's the next part? What's the next part of the show? 16th.
Got you. All right, the next part of the show is.
You don't forget, I got a witness now too. So we hit better than you. Did I tell y'all?
They're tuned in. So I mean, they know now. Now they know. They don't have to hear from me. That's how I avoid any of that. I just pass it on to you. But this is my favorite part of the show, Rec, where we put on display 2 videos.
I don't know. I kind of like on the Rec for the last 2 weeks. I used to love Rec, but now that I've been winning this shit, I like on the Rec. Oh, my
bad. Listen, my bad. You have to have me back next month. I got to get another shot at this. I'm not.
You know what? I think what we should do is, now that we got enough people that played, we should do different groups play each other. Like, we should go and get Arsonist, Betta the Producer, Phantom of the Beat, and have just the producers play against each other. And then we'll get podcast hosts to play against each other. Then we'll get some independent male rappers to play against each other.
I should have did some beats tonight.
I was thinking about that.
We got some trivia joints where we play the beat and then we guess the producer too. You know what I'm saying? We should do some of those.
That's a little bit more work, but
yeah. And what happened to chat GPT? What happened? You can't plug that in?
That's a waste of my time, my dude, because I looked up and I regenerated like 6-7 times, and I'm like, all these questions I asked, and then I started looking at the answers, and I'm like, that's wrong. That's wrong. And I'm like, yeah, I can't do that, because they're gonna smoke me on the show. Like, they literally gonna be like, yo, it'll be over. But we're gonna figure out if you get wrecked or wrecked tonight. So we're gonna jump into it. You already know what it is. DJ Shot, Mr. Catch Wreck, Betta the Producer, Blanco. Wait, before we get into what's up with the Blanco?
Me and the guys from the block just came up with that.
What block? Because that's
Gun Hill Road, Fenton Avenue.
Oh, that's where you at in the BX?
Yeah.
I don't.
So what I would say, if I, cause like I'm somewhat like the plug, right? So when I send people to different people, I be like, yo, tell them Blanco sent you, and it just stuck. When they ask who said you, tell them Blanco sent you, and it stuck.
Shad almost broke his fucking neck.
Oh, but what I'm saying is, don't tell nobody that run with me that Blanco sent you, because they're gonna think it's the wrong Blanco. They're gonna think it's. They're not gonna think about no beats. They're gonna be like, oh, so he the plug. That, and I don't know. But let's get into it. Rec or Rec. We're gonna get into the first one. We're gonna make this shit happen. Listen, if you tuned in, let us know what you think. This is very detrimental to Blanco, aka Betta the Producer. Let them know live feedback. You
AKA Mr. Triple Threat.
Mr. Triple Threat. All right. Listen, let them know what you think. You know, if you're gonna be a supporter or not, like, share, comment, tell a friend to tell a friend. We in it to win. You already know, DJ.
Yo, shout out to Gabe real quick. I seen Gabe up there. Shout out to Gabe, Finally TV.
Nah, Gabe is our guy. Gabe is definitely our guy. Shout out to Gabe. You already know. Let's get it.
Cultural entertainment, sucker.
RecBoys. Easy money out here, man. Just gotta go get it. I'm gonna wait right here. They want me to go get that cash. They want me to go bring it back. They want me to break it off to them, but I ain't gonna have none of that. They want me to go get that cash. They want me to go bring it back. They want me to break it off to them, but I ain't gon' have none of that.
Yeah, we getting this paper, damn. It's showtime like a Lakers fan. I'm dapper, like my name is Dan. Surround the hood, let my voice expand. Left and right won't see me coming. Boy, go hard like Sammy drumming. Boy, go hard, no need for pause. Boy, Debo ain't take was yours.
Fifth supposed to be on the hook. He ain't call me back.
Hey, I need to know if you're in this for the long haul, so we could take a walk down the long hall. I really need to know if you're in this. Take my last name with no hyphens in it. I need to know you got me for real, even if I don't sign that $1 million deal. I need to know if you're down for whatever, and when life get hard, we gonna fight that bitch together. I need to know, can I trust you with a secret? And if it goes down, tell my brothers where I keep it. I need to know if I'm in some shit. If they put you on the stand, you gon' plead the fifth. I need to know if you gon' move like Kate and get distant with every move that I make. I need to know you believe in the movement. I need to know if you're feeling my music. I need to know how you feel. I need you to keep it real. I have some things that's on my mind. Hopefully you can give me the answer now. I need to know how you feel. I need you to keep it real. I have some things that's on my mind. Hopefully you can give me the answer now. I need to know if I have your trust. I'm out here doing me, but I'm doing that for us. I need to know if I'm your friend to the end, and if I sin, you forgive me again and again. I need to know when the rubber meet the road. You play the cards that you will sell, cause I don't wanna see you fold. I need to know if I ever leave some instructions and niggas threaten to home you at that front door bustin'. I need to know if you're down the ride, whether it's the Maxima, the Camry, or the X5. I need to know you down to have my kid. We gon' build this empire without you doing it big. Cookie. I need to know how you feel. I need you to keep it real. I have some things that's on my mind. Hopefully you can give me the answer now. I need to know how you feel. I need you to keep it real. I have some things that's on my mind. Hopefully you can give me the answer now. Hopefully you can give me the answer now. It's better. Hopefully you can give me the answer now. And it gets better. You know? Hopefully you can give me the answer now. One time. Hopefully you can give me the answer now.
Cultural Entertainment, sucker.
It's in there somewhere.
One shaking my people, you already know what it is. DJ RecBoys, Shad, Mr. Catch Rec, and the infamous Blanco.
Yo, which one is which? Rec REC. That's a good feedback, and
That's good.
WREC is bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bad.
And the only one that had an issue was Mr. Foose. Now, Sean, you got to elaborate. But while he's
He
elaborating,
said it's both. He said it's both. That was confusing. But for me, that joke was
he needs to
REC.
elaborate.
Yeah, for me that was REC, and it was crazy because I got the earbuds in, and I was the way you laid that shit was kind of fucking with me at first, and then I got like it with the. Well, I guess what I'm trying to say is y'all need to go listen to it in the joint, and I'm sure you heard what I'm talking about, Shad. The layers of the sound that y'all killed. Who's on the hook?
Oh, that's me.
On the hook as well.
Yeah,
Did
that's
you
me on the hook,
engineer
yeah.
the joint too?
Nah, I didn't engineer. My man T. Tom Jones from Maryland. He engineered it. I'm on the hook though. Yeah.
Oh, he said it's the
Because
REC
what
with the
happened was
beginning.
like I had this record that I wanted to really shoot a video for, but the budget wouldn't allow me to do two at the time. So I was just like, I hit him with a little bit of this one, and then I hit him with the song I really want to do, and I'll come back later and finish that second. You know what I mean? So that's why it was an intro with that first record.
Yeah, and I like how you did your 50 shit. I like you did your 50 shit too there though.
Yeah,
you kind of stole that. A lot of people won't catch on, but I caught on to that.
That's what's
let's
up.
see if Shad even caught on to that.
I mean, my thing, it was dope because it was a nice vibe. You were kind of floating on it. and that's I'm gonna keep it a buck. It's not hard when you make the beat because you know what you want to say when you're making the beat.
Right.
But it floating on it so much that it compelled me to go ahead and give you the third rec, which actually extends the invite to our all rec wrap up at the end of the year. And I think that well, first of all, I would like to ask you if you would like to be part of our all rec wrap up, where you just give a freestyle at the end of the year, and we play it for our last show. You know, whatever beats you want. We keep it no more than probably 32, but we let you go ape shit.
Okay.
You know, we let you, But you have been cordially invited tonight. So when you get the invites, if you accept,
Okay.
last year, Queens, Queens get the money. Bottom
Yeah.
line for Queens came with some heat,
Mm.
and what
Nah,
we
they were all dope though. All of them were
No,
dope in their own right. But
I
the
mean,
people gravitated to
keep it a
him.
buck. I'm kind of so I'm gonna keep it a buck. Bottom line, yo,
So let me
listen,
get this straight. The end of the year, you do like so. I got to spit 32 bars on the beat that you sent me
no,
because you
any
broke
beat
up a
that
little
you
bit.
want. Nah, any beat that you want. Any
Oh, we
beat.
doing it live?
No, what we do
Nah,
is we're gonna
pre-recorded.
play it
Okay.
live
Okay.
so that the people can see how you end in the year. If you want to put out all your accomplishments in that, all the stuff you got going into the year, all your blessings, whatever, but it's a chance for you to go ahead and show the people why, Better to Produce It is
Okay.
it's better to produce it. You get what I'm
Got you.
saying? Live
Got
right
you.
here on RecBoys. What we do is I gotta talk to management. I hate talking to management. Management gives me I gotta talk to management, and we gotta figure out if we could actually have, the artists pop in and out before we play their freestyle. That way, it's a lot. It's a lot to ask, but that's the plan. So if you can't even pop in or out because you might be fucking with Clef at that time. You get what I'm saying? So no, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
But yeah, cordially invited you. My management is looking down, which means he's looking at his watch, which means I'm over time. We got one more video. We're gonna get
This guy
into.
think he know me now and shit. You see him?
No, I'm saying that's exactly why you're looking down. I mean, it's
Nah,
like,
I'm
yo,
looking at the comments. Remember, I don't got my setup, so I don't got my computer here because
all
my
right,
power
well,
was
we
out. So I'm
7
looking at
minutes
my
over.
phone.
This nigga better wrap it up.
Okay.
I don't want to. I'm trying to chill. All right, so listen, this is the second one. If you guys are tuned in, like, share, comment. Yo, I need to see some shares. I need to see some comments. We got double digits in here, and we only getting 4 recs. Yo, it's not that hard. If you fuck with me, fuck with me. Don't
Right.
just be on the creep. Don't
Right.
be on the creep, my nigga. If you fuck
Right.
with me, let me know you tuned in. If you fuck with Better the Producer, let him know you tuned in. If you fuck with Mr. Cataract, let him know that you tuned in. Send some hearts.
You ain't gotta fuck with me. My mama fuck with me. You ain't gotta fuck with me. My mama fuck with me.
And his
Right.
big brother.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
We're gonna get into it, all right? Let us know what you think on the other side. Easy.
Cultural entertainment, sucker.
This is history. R.P. Andre Harrell. Let's go.
Now I am in position to do things you only imagine. No longer asking, now I'm jacking, black masking. Rest versus us, no comparison. We belong here, so spare yourself the embarrassment. There he go at it again. Find me with a bad hoe. She said she love my charm. I think it's cause I'm an asshole. Sinking motherfucker. Now I'm back up on my rap. Probably slid up in your BM. No need to be bashful. I'm that dude, pity the fool. Mr. T with all of the jewels. A fly nigga sliding off with your boo. We off to the coupe, the A3, Audi in blue. She be in petty texting out of you. So I'm sorry to say, but I pardoned your baby. Mixing that ginger ale with that grandma yet. A little weed to stimulate, now we lit all day. We got him yelling out, it's okay.
They don't wanna hear you when you at the bottom. They ain't tryna see you till you rockin' Prada. I'm doing my thing, thinking I forgot him. It's your boy T-Time, tell me who can stop him. You know you see the grind, know you see the drip. I'ma make you a believer, baby, don't trip, chill. People don't believe and they jump ship till they see you when you stuntin' in the dope whip. I'm the rapper and producer that you love to hate. And the swag on 10, baby, no debate. Keep it pushing when I'm here and I'm out of state. Kill them off, take the body, dump it in the lake. Competition ain't the issue, I'm never surprised. Really, I can see the fakes when they in disguise. When I'm in my element, status is irrelevant. Really, I'm intelligent, even when I'm hella bent.
You wanna do whatever you like, it's okay. You wanna play tough for the night, it's okay. You wanna do whatever you want, it's okay. Get your bread, I'll teach you how to start, it's okay.
It's okay, she's a hoe anyway, that goes every way. But I'm not here to judge that. You can have a back dog, nobody wants that. Cool, have fun with that. You'll be all up under that. Tequila in the cognac, and VIP, she coming back. Got that ass bouncing like a jumping jack. Couple racks raining in the air, not a care. Mr. Damn, how can I get a pair up in here? Man, I swear, you can act better. I've been hot, no matter the ever, no weather. Got them like underlay, thick mommy, brick house, Monterey, stack cheddar like Cracker Barrel. You popping bottles, you cracking barrels. I'm fully loaded. Don't make me crack a barrel, make haters sing soprano. But I'm too slick. AMG truck move quick with the handle, burning through the night like a candle. It's fire.
You wanna do whatever you like, it's okay. You wanna play tough for the night, it's okay. You wanna do whatever you want, it's okay. Get your bread, I'll teach you how to start, it's okay.
Pulled up to the scene with my mask on. Don't be staring, take a picture, it should last long. I've been around the block a few more times, so who you fooling? I could see the future, nigga, take the mask off. It ain't gonna take them long to discover me. In about an hour, I'll be right where I need to be. No second chances, and you won't never get shit for free. My circumstances really turned me to a fucking beat. Yeah, I'm nice, but I'm not soft. Interrupt my energy, you asking to be dropped off. I'ma tell you about yourself and you can try to pop off. See, I don't even fight, I just gotta make one call. Running is your best bet, I swear you better not fall. Crazy with the ink asylum, living with the soft walls. Bougie, but I'm hood, Patron bottle with a straw. You can pick or choose, I already caught them all. Laughing on the inside, straight face to you niggas. Getting mad cause I don't text back. Go look at my pictures, I don't really got no girlfriends. But I got my sisters, born and raised in the Bronx. Trying to move to the six, teaching you the tricks and the trades and the ropes. Never pay attention, everything is all jokes. I did my puffer now, so now I'm back to getting low. The money getting closer, the truth is what I've spoken.
Hey, it's better, and it gets better. You know
the vibes. King the Lead, Moment Records, SMG. This is history. R.I.P. Andre Harrell. Let's go.
It's okay, baby, it's okay if you can't do numbers just like me. You can't dance with the guard, 2 left feet. To talk in New York, of course, SMG. Who am I funny, dude? Extra white feet. King Lee, if you checking, bitch, no ID. I set fire to your empire. Word to Barksdale and Kanye, I spit it through the wire. Winning back to back like 2-3. On my bullshit, for real, bitch, no Scotty. Probably find me cruising the city. In the foreign with a foreign, bumping Biggie. I love it when you call, she love it when I call. Head so good, had me buying out the mall. Lady scream, there he go, but I ain't my nigga born. King Lee, come erect when you talking to a boss.
RecBoys. Cultural entertainment, sucker.
Yeah.
Yo, you already know what it is. DJ RecBoy Shop, Mr. Catch Rec, Betta The Producer. Yo, listen. Foos. Sean Foos. Sean Foos.
What he said? I can't see what he said. What he said?
He was like the N was better. He gave it a WRECK. Yo, listen. I don't listen to the music. Like,
I seen Rex across the board though. I seen RECs across the board and just him.
Sean did a WRAC. He did one.
Yeah,
He's like, it's not his type of beat.
Yeah. I don't really listen to them. I don't listen to the videos. Like I do. Certain people I want to be surprised. Like I watched your interview on Bunky.
Okay.
So that was enough for me to be intrigued. You
Okay.
get what I'm saying? So now Chris sent me the whole bio. He sent me everything. Everything that he did his research on, he sent to me. I dubbed all that shit. Only because I need the shock value. And I think
it's
authentic when we give it the shock value. Foos, you're bugging. And the reason why I say that is because it was something in the beat when the beat dropped and Shorty was rapping. And I was like, yo, that beat drop right there, that instrumental part is crazy. It's crazy. Like it was so crazy Yeah, I was gonna jack it because I did that. So I was gonna jack it, throw a blend on there, play it for you, get you kind of hype. You get what I'm saying, that type of shit. But I had so much shit to do that I didn't get a chance to do it. But that's where I saw the video. Like it was something like I loaded the video up and then I saw Shorty. And I was
Okay.
like, damn, the only chick in the video. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna clip it from when she raps to where she stops. And that's what we're gonna send. That's what I'm gonna send to Chris as the preview, the promo video.
Okay.
Only because of when I clicked on her and I heard the beat, I was like, oh shit, this shit is tough. So I can imagine what the rest of it is.
Right.
Um,
So fun fact, real quick, before we go, 'cause I know we kind of over time. That
are you good?
record, shout out to all the artists on there. That record, when I sent that out to them, I only gave them the drum beat. Because what I wanted to do with 5 different artists, I wanted to tailor
Taylor,
tailor make whatever goes for that particular style. So when Vaughn, but there he go went, I did this beat. When Mo Fires went, I did this beat. And then when Just Chill came up, I was like, I'm hearing something else. So each rapper, if you listen, I changed the music. Not the drum stayed the same. I changed the music. And we shot that video in the heart of the pandemic. Like, so
I see you had the mask on. So
yeah.
I knew it was around that time.
Yeah.
But definitely a dope video. I recognize the drops in the different sections of the beat. Shorty, dude, you got it. Because to drop all of that and just let it rock with the percussion and then the instruments that you use, like when I heard that shit, I'm like, nah, nigga. Like, and what's weird is like my wife writes a lot of poetry. And
Okay.
lo and behold, like my wife is nice. Like she's nice. She's nicer than what she thinks she is, but she's not into rapping.
Okay.
Like her mind, like she 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 can get all her shit out through poetry, but she doesn't want to rap. But if you read it as if it's rap, the shit is tough, like bar for bar, crazy.
Okay.
That's what I got from Shorty, and I was like, yo, it was just a different like when I heard her rap, I'm like, yeah, that's how my wife would sound if she did shit. So I wanna personally thank you because now I can run this back to my wife and be like, yo, listen, you can do this shit. Not only
Yeah.
that, you can do this shit, and then I'm gonna send it to Betta. and then,
I'm with
we
that.
just let it go. Yeah.
I'm with
Then
that.
we just let it
I'm
do
with
whatever.
that.
We do.
I'm with
But
that.
real quick, we need you to shout it all out. Let the people know where they can find you at. Let the people know who you rocking with, who you fucks with. We need all of that right now, my guy. Go ahead and
Yo,
get your shit
hands
all.
down, I'm rocking with the Valley, hands down. You know what I mean? Finally TV, Tea Time with Bunky, the Rec Boys. I'm rocking with I love the energy, I love the vibe. Y'all got a friend for life, you know what I mean? You can catch all my music on all streaming platforms, Better the Producer. Please hit me up on the inbox. Let's work. I'm not as expensive as what you think I may be. You know what I mean? I'm all for the art. You know what I mean? I'm all for the art. I'm all for the opportunity. I'm all for the love and the passion. I love creating. I love writing. This is just what I do. Again, the website's moment.net. Shout out to my daughter. I know she's watching. Shannon, what up? Shout out to SMG. There you go. Tea time. I'm gonna stop because I'm gonna forget, and then I'm gonna be in trouble for forgetting very important names. So I'm gonna stop right there. I love all of y'all, and I'm gonna holler at y'all in a minute.
Nice. King, we definitely appreciate you pulling up on us,
Definitely.
rocking out with the Rec Boys. I definitely had a great time. This is one of the shows that I don't regret not doing my research. I think it was better coming at you like live and direct. I
Oh,
gotta definitely
she says she loves you too.
yeah, love you. No, super dope. I wish my
That's
kids would
super
watch
dope.
my show. My kids need to watch my show. I got 2 of them,
Yeah.
and I'm kind of
Nah,
super
yo,
dope.
listen, my daughter watch everything I do. So and so in times I have to be mindful. You know what I mean? But yeah, she
Yeah.
watches everything I do. You know what I mean?
I wish I would have known that because I probably wouldn't have cursed as much. I
Nah,
have
it's
a
all right.
different.
She hears it, but she knows she can't say it, so it's fine.
All right, cool. My son didn't get that lesson yet. My 16-year-old, he be on the game wilding like, and then my wife would hit me and be like, "That's because of you." And I'd be like,
Yeah.
"So
Nah, yo, Shad, these kids in school, they probably got filthier mouth than all of us put together. So it's probably
Right.
not
yeah,
you.
yeah,
It's
no,
probably
no, no,
not you.
nah, it's not. I mean, nah, I don't think so because I don't be running. I don't. My son never heard me running around with a grip or any of that shit.
All right.
So you know how that shit go. But listen. Listen, we had a
Yeah,
dope
it's
time with
crazy.
you.
No,
Um,
yeah, definitely appreciate your
we gotta
time,
get you
man.
back.
You know, chopping
Definitely
it
gotta
up,
get you
Yeah,
back.
chopping it
yeah,
up with us.
yeah.
Let us know when you're trying to come back. You already know. Anytime you got a video, you got an artist you trying to, hit us up. We definitely, you already know what time it is.
Yeah. Everybody I
Now,
just seen, I'm gonna point them to you, to your direction. Everybody you just seen on that video, they coming your way.
No, no,
dope.
no. You know
Definitely,
what I need
shorty.
to see? Yeah, but I need to see that list where our name was on there because I need to know. That's kind of dope, right? Did our name is on the list is being passed around for artists who need to get to make their circuit? That means
Yeah.
that's dope. But that's time for another show. Yo, listen, we love you guys. That
All
is
right.
our time. Make sure you
Thanks for
guys
having me.
check.
What up, Sleep?
You already know. Yo, listen, we love you guys. We'll be back next week. Make sure you guys check for us. We out. Easy. Deuces.